Welcome back, everybody, to the HCTV podcast. How have you guys been feeling? I know I've been really excited to do this again, and I know it's been a while. I'm sorry for you guys who've been waiting, but how are you guys feeling today?
Oh, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like $100.
I'm feeling great.
Yet again, we have our co-host Kalea and our special guest today, Ella Pace.
Yeah,
she's here.
Yep.
So before we hop into what we're doing today, I want to say a few announcements before we get started. So for all the sophomores and the juniors, there's going to be dual enrollment coming up, and you need to fill out this email for it.
Are any of you guys doing
it's on your Google Classroom.
enrollment?
I'm doing dual enrollment.
I want to, but I just don't know.
Yeah, I'm on the fence. I have to think
I don't know if
about
I'm going to be able to
Wait, what are you
into
gonna get your associate's degree in?
I think I might do communications, because I'm okay in English, but
yeah.
So also we have the Winter Carnival coming up.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Wait, have you gotten your dress yet?
Haven't got my dress yet. Have you?
Yeah, I have my dress.
You have your dress?
You have your dress?
What's it look like?
It's blue.
That's cute. That's cute.
Okay, so with that being said,
let's get into it. Yeah.
So today we're going to be talking about an assortment of hot topics.
Yeah.
Over our time off from doing this, there's been lots of things that went down, and definitely in the media and fashion and just in the world in general. So
yeah.
I'm going to start us off with our first topic, and it's going to be something that happened really recently between two artists, Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion. They're having crazy beef right now. Over just music in general and just the media manipulating what they've been saying.
Yeah.
So with some context, Megan Thee Stallion has released a new song on the 26th called Hiss, and during the line of that, she was like, these girls should be not mad at Megan, but mad at Megan's Law. And Megan's Law basically is like, if you are an offender, people should know you're an offender, and you go to jail for it, people should know that. And she mentioned that in the song, and it's not clear if that was a direct shot at Nicki, but it's pretty clear. It's kind of obvious. It's iffy.
Yeah.
But Nicki Minaj went on a tangent. She was so upset. She jumped to conclusions, thought it was about her, went on Instagram Live and was bashing her, completely bashing her.
Yeah.
And have you guys heard about that?
So take a step back and just take a breath.
Yeah.
And relax.
Yeah.
Because it's not that deep.
It's really not
that deep.
It's two rappers. It's just a beef.
Yeah.
And
honestly,
if
I think she needed to be called out. I personally think that.
Yeah, she bailed her brother out
and her husband.
And it's like, they are what they are. And she called it out, and what's wrong with that?
Oh yeah, by the way, her husband is an offender, and he did go to jail for that, and that's why Nicki Minaj is angry about that. And honestly, I don't know, I feel like I would be the same, but in my grown age, if I was in my 40s, I'm not coming for some rapper for saying stuff about me.
And not in the way, she was just acting crazy.
I'm way too grown for that.
Her lives were just...
I think the way she reacted was for the publicity, and the attention.
How much attention she got from when she beefed with Cardi.
Right.
That was a lot. And she just recently released a new diss track called Bigfoot. Just the name itself kind of gives it away. In that song, she says Megan Thee Stallion is a Bigfoot. She says she's almost 6 foot. Call her Bigfoot. Told her to get up on her good foot. Because... I don't know if you guys know, but Megan Thee Stallion did get shot in her foot. This was maybe a couple years ago, but...
How? What?
She left Kylie Jenner's birthday party, right?
Okay, on the way back.
On the way back, with her boyfriend at the time, Tory Lanez, he shot her in the foot.
They dated?
Yeah, they dated, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god.
Because, they went to court. I mean, they had some sort of relationship.
Shot her in the foot?
Shot her in the foot. And
who shot her in the foot?
Tory Lanez, her boyfriend at the time.
Why would her boyfriend shoot her in the foot?
I think they were having a fight. I don't know.
And so
he was mad,
so he shot her.
Yeah, he told her to dance and shot her. And that was really traumatic for Megan. The whole media exploded after that, and
Nicki Minaj decides to make a song on that.
And told her, how do you get shot without a scar? Said that she was a glass fragment bleep. And I feel like it's very one-sided. The beefs.
They're
Megan,
both talented artists, and they just need to
talented.
get this settled out.
And I feel like
Nicki is not looking good in this situation.
Yeah, she's not.
Because how many beefs has she had in her whole entire career?
Right.
Too many.
It's like, you got a kid. I would move
Yeah,
on.
she's doing this at her
Set an
age.
example.
She's doing the most.
And Megan hasn't responded yet, which I'm kind of surprised because it's been like almost a week. And it's been speculated that Nicki might be vandalizing her mother's grave, Megan Thee Stallion's mother's grave.
This just keeps getting crazier and crazier.
Because she's like, if I give the word to my fans, it gets down.
Right.
And I truly believe that is the case because her fans are crazy. They are
That's so true.
So crazy. And
I mean, they have flags. There's flags of Nicki Minaj on
American
Amazon.
flags of Nicki Minaj,
You know how they get?
So, I want to just see them get over this. Maybe, I don't know if they can forgive each other, but I just want to see this beef be over and just have the girls get along.
Yeah.
So, while we're on the topic of the media right now, let's talk about the rising trend of low-waisted flare pants right now.
It's what me and Ella both have on today because...
No, I don't have low-waisted. Well, they're kind of low-waisted, not really.
Oh.
But...
we both have flare jeans.
I do have flare jeans on, yeah. But I'm really liking it because I feel like it's making so many, like, young women, like, more, like, confident in their body. Because it's, like everyone wanted high-waisted, but now it's, like, low-waisted, like, show
the
stomach.
stomach.
I don't like
the-
high-waisted pants.
Yeah.
What I'm seeing in fashion is everything from the 2000s, just running right
Yeah,
back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's very
the
Y2K.
low-waisted flare pants.
Yeah.
That's
I love
there
it.
we go.
And I love the way flares make you, like, like, it gives you, like, your figure.
It gives you, like...
It's just so good.
Yeah.
And...
I honestly probably wear them, like, 3 out of 4 times.
It's I wear those a lot. It's very reminiscent of the 2000s, and it just... I know I wasn't...
I love them.
That grown in the 2000s, but you know what I mean. It's just on the rise, and I hope it keeps going. And yeah, so let's talk about Gypsy Rose.
Gypsy Rose.
Queen herself.
Gypsy Rose the Queen.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Who wants to start that off?
I want to start that off.
Okay.
Gypsy Rose, I didn't even know of this woman until I started seeing her on social media, and I was like, who is this woman? And I did watch her documentary, and she was...
Which one did you watch?
Well, the one on Hulu.
So, like
a documentary.
Like the one where it showed what happened when she was a kid and all that?
Yeah. And should I get into that? I think I should.
Yeah, you think you should get into
that? She was like...
Give a little background.
Well, I'll just give a little, like, rundown. She was... Her mother, like, basically told her she was sick and made her live in a wheelchair and, like, didn't let her do anything. And then when she grew up, she realized, oh, like, I'm actually, like, normal and I don't have cancer.
Right.
And so she killed her mother.
Right.
Or she didn't do it, but she made her boyfriend at the time
right.
kill her mother. And then she went to prison, and she's back now. She's out from it, and she's living. She's all over everywhere. She's just interviews with everybody. Like, she's out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen her everywhere. I mean,
yeah.
And she already has, like, millions of followers.
Millions. Yeah. And it's kind of surprising to me because a lot of people, like, really feel bad for her. And I was just... People are like, oh, hey, Gypsy, if you need a ride, like, I can pick you up out of the jail. Like, people were willing to do that stuff for her.
Yeah,
really,
and it's really crazy to me. Like, she literally had a husband coming out of jail. Like, she went in single, came out with a husband. Like,
yeah.
And she's very reminiscent of... If you've heard her talk, she's very reminiscent of a little girl.
She has,
Yeah, and I feel like people just feel bad in the sense that that she might still be, like, feel like a little girl because she didn't really get to have a childhood.
Yeah.
And... I don't know if you guys seen the videos of the TikToks.
It was almost like her childhood was, like, extended.
Yeah.
Because her mom did change her age. So her mom just kind of wanted her to stay
Be
a kid
that little girl,
forever,
yeah.
but also be sick.
Yeah.
So it's just all around.
But also, she's been doing some things that I don't think people have been like liking. Like I feel like people have been like kind of bashing her and like hating on her. She's kind of just became like a funny meme at this point. Like people kind of just make fun of her.
Very much a publicity stunt.
But honestly, I kind of in some like I feel bad, but in some ways I kind of like am like
Now she's just doing it for attention.
She's just like I get the interviews and stuff, but like I've just seen videos of her like in general, like with her friends, just like saying stuff, and I'm like, all right, we get it. You're out of jail. Like,
I think she's just trying to become like prominent on social media.
I think she's just trying to be like known.
And I get that if that's what she wants to do. Like I'm not gonna come at an influencer for influencing unless they're doing it in a bad way.
Right.
So
and
I can't really be too mad at her.
Yeah. I'm just wondering how many books she's gonna write, because she's already wrote one, and her mother's dead, so it's not like she can tell her side of the story. So she can keep just adding on to be like, oh, this is stuff I forgot. Oh, this happened to me. This happened to me, and the media would eat it up.
They would.
They would eat it up.
Another thing I heard about this whole thing, in an interview, they were interviewing Gypsy's mom's siblings, and her mom's siblings said that when Dee Dee, Gypsy's mom, when she was a kid, that Dee Dee's mom did the same thing to her. So that's another thing to think about. Just like, but it wasn't as extreme. But she always had to sit in the house. She couldn't come out and play. So, and just made her kind of sick. So.
Wow.
It kind of ran in the family.
Right.
I feel so awful for her. I hope she gets the help she needs, but it's time for another.
I think she's been living life. She's been doing great.
Yeah.
Happy for her.
So, next topic, let's talk about lip balm that makes your lips more chapped.
This study came out showing that a lot of well-known and used lip balms and chapsticks are actually making your lips even more chapped, because lip balms and glosses with salicylic acid, hyaluronic acid, and most fragrances are proven to dry your skin out even more. So, that's not cool, because how many times do you see hyaluronic acid? That's common. That's in a lot.
And that's in like skincare too, and it's not just like chapstick.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel bad. I didn't know about this because you guys know how much lip gloss I own.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys know how much chapstick I own. You guys know all of that. And I don't feel dry, but you know, could be so.
I've noticed it before with certain chapsticks. If you apply them, within like 30 minutes later, it'll be chapped again.
Right.
Yeah.
It just feels like it gets worse and worse.
And
yeah.
So, I think that's
really
like
true.
Might be something for marketing, because they want you to buy the product.
Yeah. So the more.
Yeah, the more you need it. Yeah.
The more you're gonna buy it.
Right.
So.
You know what? This is so weird. I've met people that I'm like, oh, do you want like chapstick? And they're like, oh, I don't use chapstick. I'm like,
how do you not use?
How do you not use chapstick? And like they were just like, I don't know, I've just never like needed it. And I was like,
some people's lips don't really get chapped.
Like no, but like they'll be like, my lips are chapped, and I'm like, okay, use chapstick, and they're like, no.
Yeah.
I'm like,
what do you do?
That's right.
But drink water.
I mean, maybe they like already caught on. Maybe they're just like, it doesn't work for me. But like, I just don't know. I just thought that was weird.
Yeah, and another thing they found was it also may be doing more harm than good if you're over applying it. So not only is a lot of these formulas drying, it's also if you're over applying.
No,
it's bad.
That's bad
because you're weakening that moisture barrier.
That's so bad.
So you're
because I literally, when I put on chapstick, I literally like go like I put so much on.
But don't worry, because there are chapsticks and stuff that are good, because they're finding that petroleum-based things like Aquaphor and Vaseline
that's what I use,
are working.
That's what I use.
It
doesn't destroy the moisture barrier, and it's not drying.
Yeah, because I think the petroleum traps the moisture into your lips. Yeah. So, I mean, when I use my like Vaseline, my mini travel one, my lips do feel a lot smoother than when I use lip gloss. But I just
it just So the word of the day: Vaseline and Aquaphor is in. Everything. A lot of the other products
are
out.
Yeah. I like the little Aquaphor like chapsticks. When I got one. It's really nice.
I love that one.
Yeah.
So, let's get into the 3-year-long cruise?
Yeah, I want to talk about that one.
Yikes.
I don't think that's a yikes moment.
I mean, who wants to be on a cruise? I can't even
Me.
imagine.
See, they came out with the 1-year-long cruise for the Carnival cruise line did 1-year-long cruise, but this company chose to do a 3-year-long cruise, which is insane to me because, well, some people would like it, but I don't know. It's only $30,000 per year, which that's like surprisingly cheap.
Yeah, that is.
For like a whole year on a cruise ship.
Right.
And have like stuff catered to you, your
Right.
bed
Right, your
made,
food's paid for, your
food
drinks are paid
delivered,
for.
everything.
You get to go
Right.
to all these countries, like
135 countries.
but it's per year. So at the end, it's like $90,000 per year per person.
Oh, okay.
But it's still understandable.
Right.
Yeah, and it's just like, how do they afford to do all that for
Right.
only that much money?
Yeah, and they can work on the boat too.
Yeah, that's a big part of it. And you also have to sign up for all 3 years.
Right.
So you can't just go for 1 year. You literally have to be on this cruise ship for 3 years of your life.
That is insane to me.
It's a yikes for me because I get so seasick. Like
There-
anytime I'm on a boat, it's game over. Like I can't.
I've been on a cruise and I didn't get seasick.
I've
one
never
time.
been on a cruise, and I really want to. Really
Right.
want to do it. I think
Cruises
I
are
could do
great.
it. I think I could live on a cruise ship for
think-
3 years.
I think I could do it too.
All you do is hang out with people
Right.
and eat free food.
Yeah,
Like-
And just sit in the
was
sun
the gist of it.
Like, I
Okay.
could definitely do that for years.
Yeah, you'll visit 135 countries on this cruise, all 7 continents, the whole world.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's just, it has offices in it. So if you work remotely, you're literally working on this cruise.
It's like a whole town, like city.
on a boat.
That's insane.
It's literally a boat city.
Literally.
I feel like that'd be cheaper than having to travel to a country, pay for the
It
hotel,
is.
pay for the
It
food.
really is. It's really
and-
cheap travel, but
and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
you're also paying for, it's also 3 years of your life.
Right.
So it's like,
So you're getting that for the amount that you would pay for, say, going on these trips separate.
I really
Yeah.
don't get why these cruise companies are coming out with these extremely long cruises all of a sudden. Like,
I'm gonna need a
Right.
3-year-long Disney one. Don't play.
What?
Okay. Let's move on to our last and our final topic. A dying
Oh.
73-year-old man stole ruby slippers because he thought they had the real rubies on them. So,
Such a weird intro.
it's okay.
Kalea, I want you to get into this one.
Well, what you said, that's really what happened. Yeah, this guy was 73 years old, on oxygen, could barely walk, and
Sorry.
he decided he used to be in the mob. So there is some backstory to this. It's not just
In the mob.
a random man. He's retired now. So his old friend texts him and is like, so, I have a heist for you. Like, and he's like, no, like, I'm retired. But then all of a sudden something hits him and he's like, all right, like, I'm going to pull off one last heist before I die.
Right.
Just one last one. So he goes there, he breaks the glass, he steals his shoes, he leaves. Years later, nothing, like, they're like, oh, who stole his shoes? He just randomly, well, I don't know if it was years later, so I take that back, but later in time, he just confesses to stealing these shoes.
Right.
Just like,
Like, was he on his deathbed or like what was going on?
I think I did read something about him.
Yeah.
Like, he was like about to die. And when the judge did the verdict, he couldn't even like stand up out of his
Right.
chair. So
I mean, it's that thing where you like tell your like secret that you kept for the rest of your life, and when you die, you say it.
he got no prison time for that. He just,
Yeah.
I mean, he's dying, so. But yeah,
Yeah, that
that's-
is
he
interesting.
thought they had diamonds. I don't know if he even watched the movie.
His last heist. His last heist, and this man's 73 years. And how did he not get caught?
Yeah.
How did he not get caught?
That's what I'm not getting.
I read those shoes were like the biggest like Hollywood like
Yeah.
pair of like they were like really
Yeah.
important. And so when they got stolen, everyone's like, oh,
yeah.
okay, it's fine. Let's just leave it be. Like,
Right.
Maybe there's
No?
some inside secrets we don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's crazy.
but
But
also, how would they find him?
I don't know.
How would they find him? Because he's literally a guy like on his deathbed, like in hospice or whatever you call it. What is that? What it's called?
Yeah, maybe. But if they
Yeah,
like,
he was in hospice.
if they just get it back and he's dying, just let him go. And I think that's what they did. And just I don't know. I feel like it's kind of just laughable. Like I don't know.
Yeah, it's like that doesn't happen every day.
Yeah, like you got him back. It was definitely a circumstance where you got them back from, but you got them back. That's all I gotta
like,
say.
wait, these don't have diamonds on them. Like, let me just give them back.
Why would he think that? If, like, who would put real rubies on display on a shoe?
For a movie.
Yeah,
a movie
for
shoe.
a movie, and definitely like in a place where people could steal it.
Right.
And even if they were real rubies on the shoes, they wouldn't have the real shoes out like that. They definitely wouldn't. They would have like a
they really
fake,
wouldn't.
like Marilyn Monroe's dress. How that was a copy.
The one that can stretch out.
Yeah. I feel like it would be something like that.
She was so like, what's the word? Locked in on that dress.
I know.
She really wanted
like
it.
she didn't even sit anywhere. She like barely moved because like
she couldn't eat her.
She just took photos in it and then took it off.
And then like got like a remake, kind of like a copy of it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
why.
like she was like so like I watched like a video and it was like I just have to wear this dress. I
saw that. I think I saw the same video.
But it's like you're not even doing anything in it.
Yeah, you just need to leave. People need to leave the antiques alone. Like,
Honestly,
I think
literally Marilyn Monroe's old dress. Like,
and she got rips and tears in it, and the gems were gone.
But you know what though, it was iconic, and I think she was trying to make an iconic statement.
I did
with
think it was iconic. I wasn't like.
She was trying to make a statement. She was trying to make a statement, like like I can wear this dress. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think we should end the episode off by saying, just don't do illegal things.
Yeah.
Don't do things
that'll get you
in jail.
A lot of this was about crime, so.
Yeah, and leave the antiques alone.
Yeah.
Please.
Don't touch the shoes.
For your grandmother's sake, for your great-grandmother's sake,
right.
Please don't touch the shoes. Please don't touch your dress.
Yeah.
And that's all I got to say. So thank you guys so much for
guys.
watching. We will see you guys later.
Bye. Bye-bye.